Oh, so that was the song. I talked through most of it. I'm sorry. So yeah, I wanted to get that notification out of here. Zephyrn's tactics lock opened up. Now I think I talked to Win, see if I can't get her companion quest, which I do later. I do get it later, but do you have any regrets at all? That was not what I go with,
to the best of my ability.
That's her companion quest right there. So why didn't you want to stay? How was life?
I would be lying if I said it was
easy. Life for you right now?
First, there were rules, and we were constantly watched to make sure we behaved appropriately. Then there was the study of magic. We had to cast the spells just so, control the effects completely. A single word spoken incorrectly, a gesture out of sync, meant lack of focus. And we needed to have perfect focus, or we would be in danger.
At least you learned the dangers of magic from the circle. You didn't, like, randomly stumbled upon it.
Without the circle and my mentors, I would not have been where I am today. And there was joy in life at the circle. The joys of fellowship, in knowing that you were not alone in your struggles. Perhaps it was like your life in the alienage. The people outside may have shunned you, but you didn't care because you were surrounded by your kind, your family. We are not so different, you and I.
I think that's the end of the, that's the end of the discussion. I could have triggered her companion quest because this happened.
Wanted to talk to you.
What about?
You and I, you know how sometimes you spend time with people and things.
Oh yeah, this is right. I was like, I think I was I love you too, Ogren, because he sounds so weird. And I was doing this jokingly. He took it the wrong way.
Keep your hands where I can see them. Sheesh. Can a man address a friend without getting all weird? I was just asking a favor. You had to go all that on me.
Yeah, that was not quite the way. I was looking at it.
I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously.
Who is she? Or how do you find her?
It'd be nice to talk to someone else who's been out here a while. Someone else from Orzammar.
Oh, that's not the question. Who is she?
Her name's Felsi. She and I were a friend. We parted company under...
It was not the dialogue, but okay.
By now. Thought maybe I'd track her down. See how she's been living.
I'm pretty sure this means he cheated on Bronca, but at the same time, I don't really want to step onto that. So how do you find her?
I tried to look her up the last time we were at Lake Calenhad. She wasn't at work at the inn. At home with her sick mother, they said. I figured it was just the ancestors telling me something. But I keep thinking about her.
We can go back. I need to go there anyway.
Well, and a good friend you are, Warden. I'll think about you if we ever... no, actually, that would be gross. No, what was it you wanted to say?
I just never mind.
Aye, all right then.
So I'm pretty sure he gets a negative one disapproves. Because when he's stuttering like that, and I'm like, okay, well obviously he wants me. I was gonna do it like jokingly, like, oh, I love you too, man. But he got really offended.
Yes.
So I wanted to discuss something you mentioned earlier.
Speak then.
What was that about children?
What were they doing? It did not look like it served any purpose.
I forgot which children they're talking about. I will be honest. But I go with they were playing.
That word means nothing to me.
What do Kunari children do if they not play?
They study.
What do they study?
They learn their place in the world.
What do you mean by their place in the world?
What do your priests teach the Emekari if not how to be adults?
Parents teach children to be adults, not priests. Right? Yeah.
Parents? Are you speaking nonsense on purpose? If you insist on speaking, use real words.
What do the Kunari call their children? Or you must know what parents are. It's one of those two. Top one.
Tamasrans. But the Emekari are not theirs. They belong to the Kunari, not the priesthood.
Oh. So... they're raised by the priest, but they belong to everyone? Pretty sure that's what I deducted from this. Yeah.
Yes. Can we move on?
Yeah. I think I have another question.
Very well. Then I suggest we move
Okay,
on.
I think I finished the conversation.
I
Or
am
I have a
hardly
question.
surprised.
So why did you come to Pharrell then?
To answer a question,
What was that question?
the Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here.
What's an air shock?
The one who commands the Antam, the body
He's
of the
technically
Kunai.
like their king, so. I think I go with, so, yeah. Did you find the
A
question?
portion of it.
What was the answer?
Were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed? That is your answer.
So don't you have to report back then?
Yes.
And when are you going to do that? Right, when? Is that the, yeah.
Never. I cannot go home.
Why not?
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
Yeah, fine.
Speak
I think
then.
I wanted to, like, go
Then I
down that
suggest we
path
move
because I
on.
assume that's going to be his, like,
I am
his,
hardly surprised.
companion quest.
Very well.
But I can't trigger it quite just yet.
As you wish.
But I'm pretty sure I got +7 from that conversation. That entire time he seemed very, very, very angry with me. I got a +7, so he still hates me. He's like a -5 or something. That 4% though. But yeah, so I do start talking to Sten a little more, try and see if I can't get my appreciation levels, or respect levels.
Yes.
And I think I started on Morrigan before I go do her companion quest.
So, full of questions, are you?
How did you become a shapeshifter or shape changer? Not shapeshifter. I'm sorry.
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
Okay. That does sound something like you do. Oh, but it's a legend,
So
right?
I assume. My mother has walked the wilds far longer than I. Who am I to suggest what things she has done and not done in her past? Why do you ask? Is there something specific
I
you wish
think
to
I
know?
wanted. Can anyone become a shape changer? I think that's what I go with. Or can you change into other
The
humans?
form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
So, do you spend a lot of time as an animal? I wonder.
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
So do the other animals think you're different?
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
I think that's all I wanted to ask.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
I think they're pretty cool. Changing into animals, I'd say they're pretty useful. I think I'll go with that one. Either that or 3, I was debating.
Oh, you're simply full
I don't
of
know how she'd take
surprises,
the,
little man, aren't
Bound
you?
to a
But
flagpole and
enough of
tickled.
such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
+4 approval. I'm pretty sure we have a pretty high approval rating with Morrigan. Maybe not as high as Liliana's, obviously, but I think it's high enough for them to have a conversation about us. Alistair and Wynn. So I think now I head out. Do I take the B team with me? Ogrin, Liliana, and Wynn? No, I take Liliana, yeah. This is, I guess, my B team. Which gets kind of disrupted after a while. So, bear with me. After this recording session, it does not have a happy ending, this B team. We have wolves, that's right. Lots and lots of wolves. With lots and lots of traps. I think I was kind of worried about the fact that they just swarmed us. We don't really need too much of help. Like, it's not exactly the hardest fight. Although I will have to keep Ogrin from dying, and I think he does. He might die. I do have enough health potions, but I don't know if he gets any of them off, so. Lots of healing. There's a lot of pausing in this game if you haven't realized it by now. Like, even if you're fighting just a small pack of wolves, you're still pausing quite a bit. I don't think anyone levels up after the fact. Actually, they might. I don't know if someone's gonna level up from getting all the traps undone. Okay, I was gonna say, someone help me. Looks like Poopa just happened to be in the neighborhood. That wolf wasn't dead, Zephyrin. You're a very shitty assassin if you can't kill a wolf. All the wolf pelts. Just hand them all over. So many wolf pelts. Someone might level up. Is it Zephyrin or Ogrin? Or maybe even Wynn, I don't know. It's definitely not Poopa, I can tell that. But these give about 30 XP per trap. There's quite a few of them. Just have all the XP just rolling. I just love the fact that, you know, you can just like casually look over, bend down. That one didn't appear. I don't know why that one didn't appear when I walked near it. It just sort of said, screw it, I'm done for the day. Does not appear that anyone levels up. Unless they... No. Maybe. No, okay. We're good.
Alright.
So yeah, frequent wolves are in this... wolves are frequently in this area, and the traps are laid for the wolves. Well, they did a pretty shitty job. And I think this is when I start making a bunch of health potions. So I think I make 3 greater health potions, or just 1. Because I need concentrator agency. Or agent. But I can definitely make a shit ton of health potions. All the health potions. I have 66 health potions. And there are some more elf fruit. I think I could have 67. If I made another potion. So now that I know that I need concentrator agents, the distillation agent, elf fruit, and a flask to make a greater health potion, I can now start buying those. I was wondering where if I can go that way, but it looks like the rubble is just blocking my way. So we're going back to Lake Callahan with Ogrin to do his side quest, and it's a fairly odd one. I also wanted to go to this area to find the place of power, because I don't remember if I grabbed it or not, and I'm too lazy to go back and check. So that was some lag, I assume. And I'm pretty sure there's also a mission to hand in here, so I don't remember if I found the place of power in this area. It still has the mission up, so I assume I haven't.
A little something extra for friendship.
And that was a mission. I think that was for the Blood Mage meeting that we just disrupted. So yeah, now we go and do Ogre's mission, which is one of the most odd missions I've ever played.
There she is. I'm gonna go talk to her. Look, you gotta back me up here. Got it?
Of course.
Thanks, Warden.
Let's go get her.
Just be ready to pry her off when she throws herself at me. We don't want to make a scene here. Well, don't pry her off me too soon. I mean, a little scene's all right.
So we are his wingman,
Sure
essentially.
you're not a baker? because you got a sodding nice setup.
And that's an
buns.
opening line.
Akron, is that you?
Yeah, in the flesh, baby.
What are you doing here?
Just trying to kick back with a pint. Fighting darkspawn's a lot of sodding work, you know?
You're fighting Darkspawn?
This man actually defeated an army of golems single-handedly. I'm just gonna tell you that. I was like, if I'm playing this, if I'm being the wingman, I'm being the
It was a
wingman.
bit of pain, but it was a personal favor for the king of Orzammar, you understand?
The whole surface to choose from, and you just happened to come to my tavern?
Well,
Tell her that you've been. Tell her it's fate.
what? Oh, right. It's fate, Felsie. What can I say?
Fate? The ancestors must have a sense of humor then.
Sure they do. You've had a good look at Lady Helmy, haven't you? If her face isn't a joke the ancestors are playing, I'm a Bronto's behind.
So, Lady Helmy must be a paragon of beauty then.
Tell her that you've been thinking about her. I'm pretty sure with that. Either that or we should get going.
I've been thinking about you, Felsie.
What do you want, Ogren?
Nothing. Just thought I'd see how you were doing is all. Well, maybe that and grease up the Bronto, if you know what I mean.
He sounds so
Well,
creepy.
You've seen me. You'll have to go back to Orzammar for the Bronto.
Alright then, we should get going. Yeah, I think we should get going. Right? Hello? Pass me, please. Yeah.
Wait, you're leaving? You just got here. I haven't called you a shaft rat yet.
Well, you can't keep the archdemon waiting. You hurt its feelings, it might just turn the whole blight around and go home. Nobody wants that.
Well, you don't need to fight it right now, do you? I mean, you could have a pint first. You could call me a surly Bronto. I could tell you that you smell like nug droppings.
I'll tell you what, I got some things I gotta do, but I'll come back for that pint when things are settled. You frigid deep stalker.
Fine, but you better not keep me waiting, you worthless copper-plated sword cast.
Wouldn't dream of it.
They act like 6-year-olds, I swear.
I still got it.
Like insulting each other to hit on each other. Wait, that was a success.
Don't you know anything about women? You gotta make 'em wait. Play hard to get. Might as well rest up while I can. You ready to go?
Yeah, that's it. It's an odd mission.
Aye.
Odd mission.
All right then.
Never really expected that.